What up? It's Mando here from Get Mad at It TV. Hope you've been liking my videos so far. Make sure you subscribe and like and comment to see how they're coming out. So, anyways, I had a cool sit-down talk with Mr. Jordan Scott from down south, Clear Lake area. We talk about the Weemart ride, paperclip, all the cool group rides and racing in Houston, and just kind of dive deep into it. So, hope you guys enjoy, and remember, always get mad at it. All right, what up? It's Mando here from Houston H-Town Haps, and also my Get Mad at It TV YouTube that I just created last week and posting all my stellar, cool bike racing and dog Tito playing, hanging out. So y'all check it out and subscribe and like some of the videos that you may like. So, and we're just here hanging out on a Saturday afternoon, and got a buddy of mine from who I met at the bike bar in Clear Lake. We've been friends now for like 7 or 8 years now, seems like, and seems like 20 years. And yeah, man, Mr. Jordan, what's up, buddy? Say hi to everybody.
Hey, what's up, guys?
So yeah, man. So you say something about yourself and how long you've been in the area, I guess. And you've been in Clear Lake for a long. Well, are you in Clear Lake or are you in Deer Park? I think the last time we talked.
Friendswood.
Oh yeah,
I was probably in League City last time I saw you, but no, I'm in Friendswood now. It's funny you bring up Bike Barn because I've been working there a little bit during all this craziness.
Oh, nice.
Putting bikes together. Yeah, they cannot keep bikes in stock, so.
Dude,
they're getting like 50 boxes a day, and they called me up there. Hey, do you want to come build some bikes? I was like, oh, absolutely.
Dude, you could probably build that shit like blindfolded and everything.
yeah, especially after doing 20 of the same bike.
Dang, well that's cool, man. Making some extra cash, and
yeah.
I mean, Bike Barn's a good company, dude. That's great to see all those bike companies, still in business. And it's crazy because like I saw a bunch of articles, I guess, before this hit, say like, oh, the bike industry is struggling, and buy local, and so I think there was a big push the last 2-3 years because some big bike companies, Bike World went out of business, or Bicycle World, Bicycle World, yeah, Bicycle went out of business, and I know there was some kind of like some management issues going on in that company, but yeah, I mean, because like everyone buys their stuff online, like bike parts and stuff, and trying to get things fast.
Yep.
And so that's kind of hurt the bike industry. But I'm so happy to see kind of the bike industry come up now and shine throughout this time. The only thing we could do is bike. I mean, which is
and it's crazy. Awesome. Like I've seen so many people on bikes. Yeah, everybody wants to ride bikes now. It's crazy. It's awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm liking it, dude. Because I mean, all these new folks getting bikes and stuff are now getting into it and staying healthy, and hopefully it'll help promote bike safety and awareness, and kind of like put a little bit more money into the recreation parks like Memorial Park, Jack Brooks.
Yeah.
I know in Friendswood, I guess off of 528, there's that park that's enclosed, it's gated, and it has a pathway. It almost looks like a crip park or like something you would see at the picnic loop. They have something like that over there, yeah?
528?
Oh, no, I don't know. It's maybe not Dixie Farm. Might be Dixie Farm on that side.
There's one on 2351 you might be thinking of.
Yeah, that's it. 23. I'm getting those damn numbers mixed up.
yeah. I've for my whole life, like I grew up pretty close to here, so I'd ride that park every now and then. I've always thought that would be an amazing crit course, but
dude,
I don't even know how to begin to like go get one of those started.
Because I remember like when I used to live in Clear Lake with my folks, I'd always go out and run and all that, and so. Man, that'd be awesome if they put a crit course up there. I don't know. Do you know a guy named Alex Montoya? He's like a race promoter now in Alabama, but he was putting up a lot of races out. Yeah, so Dude, maybe I can ask him to come down and maybe spend a
Get a
month or
Southside
two.
Creek started.
Hell yeah, dude. You know how
Yeah.
many guys would be out there? I mean, like people who show up on the Saturday night or the Saturday morning rides. I
Yeah,
mean,
people that drive from Houston
oh,
and Baytown, all those guys would be down for a
dude,
Saturday crit on the south
those
side.
same guys that are like that live in Baytown, Deer Park, they drive all the way to Bear Creek to go do
Right. Yeah.
that. Like, man, if
Yeah.
they did they have, a crit out there at that park, man, that'd be awesome. Shit.
Any like somewhere down here, I think the closest one is Memorial, and
Yeah.
say what you will about Memorial, it's a little sketchy sometimes.
Actually, I ran into a friend, Marissa Cooksey. She's writes for Shama. We saw each other at HEB today, and we were talking about Bear Creek and Memorial Park, and kind of like talking about, I guess, the pros and cons. And she got in a really bad accident at the Bear Creek on that hairpin. I don't know if you know that hairpin is at towards the end,
Yeah.
and it just like put her out for like, I don't know, 3 to 5 months or something. And at Memorial Park, I mean, knock on wood, I haven't had any issues other than I had to like jump off the pathway a couple of times. But Memorial Park, for the most, I think it's safe. To me, it is sketchy because like towards the end where the sprint zone's at, there's like all these cracks and like
the cracks, and then the pylons on the side. Like there's sections where there's no runoff, basically.
Yeah. There's like a ditch and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, we're good.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man. Yeah. So Bike Bar, and man, you guys been busy. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I've been working there my days off, probably 2 or 3 days a week, and it's nonstop from the time I get there to the time I leave building bikes. So
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Because that's just going to build
and
a bike.
then I come back. And then when I come back the next day, all the bikes that I built are gone.
Oh,
I can't even keep them on the floor.
Damn, dude. I mean, because this thing is going to go on for, I mean, I would say a good 6 months. Like all these restrictions and people having to stay home and like, traveling and.
In some fashion. I mean, they're talking about opening things up, but there will be restrictions, I'm sure. And I don't know. I'm guessing it's going to be phases. Like this phase, we can open these businesses and, social distancing practices and everything. And then the next phase will be other businesses and other regulations, and just it'll continue until it's, back to normal. I mean, that's how I see it.
Yeah. So other than working, how's your apocalypse isolation going?
It really has not affected me a whole lot. Like my normal job is the same for the most part. I'm still working the same schedule. The only real thing for me has been grocery shopping. That's a hassle. Yeah. Which I don't like grocery shopping anyways.
I hate grocery
shopping. And then when you limit, what I can buy and how many people can go in the store, and there's a line, like that just adds to the headache. So
yeah. Damn. Yeah, I try to get in and out, man. I time myself like, I mean, for all this stuff, I seriously time myself. It's like a race. It's like, all right, ready and go. And like, I can get in and out like 30 to 40 minutes. Like, no messing around. No like, oh, what's this? What's that? No, it's like grab and go style. So.
And I don't know about you, but I eat pretty much the same thing throughout the week. So I just load up on a bunch of turkey meat and chicken breast and rice and just buy everything that I'm going to need for like a week and a half, and then I'm good. So
a lot of veggies, sweet potato, turkey, all that beer. What do you drink? Is that Shiner Blonde?
No, this is Real Ale Fireman's 4 Light.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good for a light beer.
I'm drinking vodka and mango guava soda. It's good.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
Out of my what's that?
Got a little sweet tooth?
Yeah. I love my vodka. So I like it just regular soda at the bar, but I like a little bit of a flavor. So
I got you.
Yeah, man. So I mean, the last time I think we hung out was, well, when I saw you at last was before I moved out of Clear Lake. I want to say like 7 or 8 years ago. And you're wrenching at Bike Barn still.
Mm-hmm.
And what have you done since then? I know you had talked about you're working for the city or something, or firefighting or something, or
I'm a firefighter in Galveston.
okay.
So I work for the city of Galveston.
Nice.
Worked EMS in Pasadena for a little bit, rode an ambulance, and then just did that while I was waiting to get hired at a fire department. And Galveston was the first fire department they called. So
Oh
I
wow.
ended up there, and I'm happy with it. Yeah. I love
Jeez.
it.
So you've been there what, like I guess 5 or 6 years now?
Galveston, I'll be 4 years in like a week. It'll be 4 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you like it? Sounds like you like it, dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
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 I bet you see some crazy stuff when you're doing EMS or paramedic, huh?
That's everybody says that, and I guess everybody would say so, but to me, it not becomes normal, but like it takes more for me to be like, wow, that's pretty crazy, you know, because like the average, whatever it could be, like the average illness or injuries, kind of like, oh yeah, you'd be fine, but then like it takes something extreme for us to be like, wow. So yeah, every once in a while something crazy comes along.
Dude, you need to spend like a month in the city. We get some crazy stuff, dude.
Yeah. So I was on the hiring list to work in Houston, but Galveston ended up calling me back first. And getting a job as a firefighter is pretty difficult. Like the hiring process is a few months long, then you go on a waiting list to get hired, and then you have a year of probation. So by the time Houston called me, I was already almost through with my year probation in Galveston. So I was like, oh, there's no way I'm going to leave now.
Yeah.
When I'm almost done to go to Houston.
It's a long time to wait, man.
Yeah. And so you're making less money on probation. So when you get off probation, you get a big raise. And I was so close to that raise that I wasn't like, yeah, let's just go make less money for another year. And now everything with their pension and their fight with the mayor going on, I think this was ended up working out better in the long run. So,
yeah. Well, Lake City is a good place. I mean, would you think about moving up to Houston if you had a Houston job?
Yeah. If I was working in Houston, I'd probably move closer to where I'm working. I mean, right now my commute's about 30 minutes or so.
Okay.
Which isn't bad when you're only making that commute twice a week. You know, I go there, stay there for 48 hours, and I come home, and I'm off for 4 days. So the commute, it really isn't a problem for me.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool. How's the down south boys taking it?
Honestly, I haven't made a whole lot of group rides lately. They're still riding. Everybody's still riding together.
Yeah. It's the right. They're like, fuck it.
So,
we made it this far. We're good.
I think they're like trying to limit the size of the group to 10, but it's usually about 16. But you know how it splits up.
Yeah.
You know, 20 minutes down the road, it's basically two groups at that point. So
only the strong survive.
Yeah. But nothing really riding wise has really changed. I'm not riding as much as I'd like to, but I try to make it out like once a week.
So for the listener at home that don't know anything about the Clear Lake Weemart ride, how would you describe someone how that ride is on Saturday? Like full on race mode, race season?
It is. It's full on race mode, at least for the first probably 11, 12 miles. Then it chills out a little bit. If you can hang on. So the ride leaves from Bike Barn Clear Lake, goes through Friendswood down to Alvin. And then from Alvin, you go, Liverpool. I know Weemart's in Liverpool. I don't know all the small little whatever towns you go through. I think most of it's Alvin, Rocherne maybe, and Liverpool. If you can hang on until Alvin, you're pretty good. Like you'll finish the ride with the group. But from Bike Barn to Alvin, which is about actually probably like 15 miles, is just all out race mode as fast as you can go.
No warm up. You better warm up before you show up to the ride.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cause it's out of the parking lot, full gas.
God,
Yeah.
you have like not even 5 minutes, like 5-minute rollout. That's like neutral.
Once you pass that intersection at Space Center and Bay Area,
yeah.
Once you cross that light, it's on.
Yeah. Once you cross the light, you get on Clear Lake City. Like,
yeah.
You better tuck in. No.
And I don't know why, but that's always where I find myself on the front with someone like Chase or Jeremy, and I just look over and I'm like, this is not going to be good.
Or Glenn.
And I'm like, yeah,
or
just any
Wally.
of those really strong guys. Yeah, and I'm like, I don't belong here. So I just go to the back and hang on for the next 10 miles.
Yeah. Yeah, man. My experience with that ride, dude. I remember when I first started riding, and I picked up the Specialized Alley, that white one, and I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't even know about drafting. Like like what's drafting? It's like I just want to ride, and I was probably riding with like the second to the slow group, and then or the third to the slow group, and then second, and I was moving my way up, and I was like, all right, I'll try the warps today, dude. Like when we almost got to Weimar, I puked. Man, dude, those so I made it to Clear Lake City Boulevard. I just hung on, and then all the way what's that long road where that car dealership is? 528. Yeah,
that's 528.
Yeah, so like, but even before that, like that neighborhood, like when we get off of 2351, that little neighborhood,
yeah,
like that's still freaking fast. There's like,
I know, and that's always like you get to that point and you're like, all right, we're gonna turn, go into this little neighborhood, and it'll slow down a little bit.
Yeah,
I've been dropped there so many times by thinking like, oh, I can sit up for a second. That's always that point where I'm like, this is where I get dropped if I don't stay on.
Yeah, and then like we're all like echeloning in the left lane, like in the oncoming traffic.
Yeah.
And I bet the neighbors are like already conditioned. They're like, all right, Saturday morning, just let them have the road. Screw it.
Yeah, don't go anywhere until it's like,
yeah, because those guys need to like stay on point. So, yeah, man. Shoot, those are like my strength building mornings where like I would just like that was like a litmus test on how strong I was getting.
Yeah.
Like I was like, okay, shit. I like held on to 528, and then like I would look down like, okay, I've been on 528 for like 2-3 minutes, and then I got dropped. And then like farther,
there's always like landmarks.
Yeah. And like the first light, I was like, all right, I hung on the first light, and then like we roll through the light or stop, and then all of a sudden they gun it again, and I'm like, oh no, and then and then I mean there's probably about, I mean now I could probably hang, but like when I was first growing as a cyclist, I just it was just crazy, man. Like I think that's probably like one of the strongest rides in Houston. I don't know if you've been out like any of these rides in town, or they have the West Oaks ride, which is pretty strong, but it doesn't start like the Weimart ride. The West Oaks, like the West Oaks ride would like roll out, and it'll be like an even pace because it's only like 5 guys. So we have to roll out to West Oaks, and then West Oaks hits Highway 6. And that's just a long stretch. Like, I don't know. It's like 2 miles, and that's where we just gun it. But like the Weimart ride, the bike bar ride, I mean, it's gunned for like the first 5 minutes. Like,
at least the first 5 minutes. Yeah. I wouldn't say like Katie used to have a pretty strong ride. I don't remember if they like had a name for it. But I remember some of the bike barn guys back in the day used to talk about the Katie ride.
Also, I just thought about it. The Zuby ride's pretty fast. Have you done Zuby before?
Mm-mm.
It's out by Cypress, northwest side, off of 290 area. Yeah, so that's a fast ride. I've done that before. That's another like.
I've been ridden out there in a minute.
Yeah. It's pretty insane, man. It's crazy. So, but I mean, but nothing. I don't think anything compares to the week. It's a different animal. It's a strong, like these guys. They enjoy that. I just came to conclusion. They enjoy dropping people. Like
Yeah. Oh
they
yeah.
they
That's
love.
the whole purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they love cutting the
And
fat. That's what it is.
yeah, yeah. And if you look at like all the racers in that group, it's probably three cat ones for every like cat 4 and 5 and 3. So it's
Yeah.
mostly cat 1, 2 guys who are just out there to drop everybody.
Gosh.
But it's fun, right?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun not being able to breathe for like,
Yeah.
17, 20 minutes of the dang ride. And then once you make it past 528, then it kind of slows down a little bit. And then you have those
It's a
lights.
little, yeah, it's a little more, I wouldn't say it slows down, but it's more of like a reasonable pace.
Yeah.
And then depending on which way you go back, it can be pretty fast. There's different ways back, and I always get lost back in Santa Fe. We used to go, and you probably remember this, and get on 45 heading back north, and that could get pretty fast on the feeder road.
Oh, you're talking about the paperclip. You talk about the paperclip?
That was I think so. So you could like do Weimart and then do the paperclip because you'd come out at like 45 and 2004 somewhere. So you'd come out by the dog track,
Yeah.
or you come out Highway 6, and you could take that down to the paperclip.
Okay.
But no, the paperclip, we'll get to that in a second. That was a fast ride.
No, that's I want to save enough time for the paperclip, but yeah.
But the Weimart ride, the Weimart ride, you could come back and find yourself on 45 going back north towards Bike Barn.
Okay.
And always a tailwind going back that way.
Oh, yeah.
So that could get pretty fast. But by that time, the group is usually like shattered.
Oh, yeah.
You might be in a group of like 10 at most. So,
but we skipped a bunch of steps leading up to that section. So, like after the dealership, the 528 sprint section, like we have to talk about during that sprint section, like how it winds up, because
the
like
528 sprint.
Yeah. So like when we come out of the neighborhood where it's still like full gas, we're like, it's almost like a mini crit course because you're like. You're going in the neighborhood. You're going in the corner. I mean, I feel like I'm in a crit. There's like a right turn, then a left, then straight, and then they always gun it at the straight.
Yeah, and then once you get to the end, and you get right before you're about to get back on 528, you make that right hand turn, which is fast. That's a fun turn.
Oh yeah,
but it ends on like kind of like a slight uphill.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then it was the 528. That was a really fun section, but it always hurts.
It's a little sketchy
full gas to there
because there's like that bridge before that right turn, and I mean I've gone into that turn like following the wheel, and I'm like, is there a car? There could be a car turning.
And there's a stop sign there now, so it's like from all sides. There used to only be a stop sign. I think coming from the opposite direction that we go, but now there's a stop sign on every corner.
Yeah.
But not that everybody stops on the bike ride. But now that at least there's not a car that's going to plow through there.
We stop, right? For the viewers at home. We're supposed to stop. We always stop, right? We always stop at stoplights and signs and stuff. So we're leading up to the turn, right turn.
Leading up to that sprint.
So leading up to the sprint. So we make that right onto 528, that little kicker, that little hill kicker, and don't even think about slowing down. If you roll up that little hill, if you roll up on 528, you're dropped. Like that's where you have to gun it, I think.
Yeah, if you think like, oh, we're going to slow down because we're about to get on this busy street, you're done. You just have to take that lane.
Yeah, man. And so Like I've learned so many times, do not do that. Like you gotta just,
Yeah.
if the guys in front of, if you see the guys in front of you or whoever's in front of you, like slow down, you better go in front of them. You have no chance if you stay behind that guy. Um,
Yeah.
so, so you're going up the 528 and, and it's just, it's like almost full gas. I would say it's like 75% full gas. Would you say? Like, I think
Yeah. It might slow down for a second
yeah.
once you get on 528.
And I have a feeling where like the guys are looking around at each other to see who's left, right? To see who's there, who
Yeah.
can lead each other out or work or
Yeah.
whatever. So I feel that like that feeling where, all right, well, okay, let's gather troops. Here's 30 seconds where we can just do tempo or whatever it's called, and then go super hard or go semi fast, and then before that first
Yeah. You're
light,
still sitting at like 25 miles an hour.
yeah, at least 25.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, at least 25. If you can hold 25, you're good. So then you go on 25 before the first light. And then once everyone's done, looking around and seeing, okay, everyone's here that I need to be here, or, oh shit, that guy's here, we got to go. So at that point, I feel like they turn the dial up. They turn the screws
Yeah.
up like 2 or 3 notches.
Yeah.
And
Everybody gets probably like 1 or 2 pulls of just high tempo.
Yeah.
And then it's on. Then everybody wants to go.
Yeah, man. And damn, dude. I've like when you were saying that you always find yourself on Clear Lake City Boulevard pulling, I'd find myself in the front, like, I'm like, dang it, this is not where I want to be right now. Because that is the section that will make or break your ride to staying in the water.
Yeah, you don't want to be at the front right there.
Yeah.
Down towards the sprint.
You let the other guys go. Or you do like a 3 to 5 second pull and you pull off, and even getting on this is hard pulling. This is hard getting back on and also pulling,
Yeah.
Like that's you better get back on, because if you don't, you are left in the wind.
Yeah, you got to leave yourself some fuel in the tank to get back on, because once you take your pull and you're like, all right, I can pull off, catch my breath, maybe get a drink, you're off the back.
Yeah,
you have to stay in until you're back on.
Yeah, man. So I get this feeling where like the wind's in my face. I'm looking back. I was like, oh shit, okay, who's behind me? How's everyone pulling? Like echeloning, make sure I'm doing it right. And then all that's like going in my head. I'm like, oh crap, I gotta get back on.
Yeah.
And so like, I get back in line, and then, we're still kind of rotating. And then I feel like the group kind of breaks up a little bit. Like,
it does. Some guys like know it's coming and they'll just slip off the back.
Yeah.
Because it will usually like bunch back up after the sprint at that light,
Right. Yeah. After the first light. So I think that first light's like our speed bump. It like kind of slows us down, and the guys who like almost got dropped can get back on.
Slowly ramps back up. And
yeah.
then you're at the sprint. Yeah.
And then, you're going, and then, I mean, full gas. And man, there's been so many times where I think, okay, I got this now. Got this. Like, I've probably gone like 5 or 10 seconds too early. And then guys are just like going even faster. I'm just like, dang it. I'm going 33. What is happening? And they're going like
flying by
36. Yeah. Shoot. And it's just crazy. But, yeah, man. And then so after that light, it kind of like chills out. It goes over that little highway, and then what else happens? And then I feel like it does still slow down. And then we go through Alvin, right?
Yeah, it slows down. So you go through Alvin. There's a chevron once you get kind of like out of the neighborhood area.
Yeah.
And you're back in like the farm roads, and that's where it might pick up a little bit. But those are sketchy roads and they're narrow.
Yes. So, yeah. Because they're only they're one way, right? Or 2 lanes, one way, right? whatever that's
Yeah.
called.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But right where that chevron, after that chevron, I feel like it just winds up again.
It can, yeah. I've been on some rides where it just doesn't ever take off, but other rides where like it's just full gas the whole time through there.
Yeah. I think it's hit or miss.
It just depends. Yeah, it depends who's there and how they're feeling, I guess.
Yeah. So also, so then after that section, I feel like I'm trying to think. So I know there's a section, I don't know what road it is, and it's like this awesome curve. It curves left. And it's like, and we're in like farmland at that point. It's probably around Alvin. And I love that section just because you feel like you're in a race, and I could almost hear like helicopters flying around, like shooting us, like we're in the Tour de France.
Phil Liggett talking in the background.
Yeah, Phil Liggett talking in the background. You know, it's just like, man, I feel like, okay. And at this point, if and you know, when I was riding, I was like, all right, I'm actually with this group still. We're hammering it. And then that's when it like winds up again. And then, oh man, it's being at that point, staying with those guys is just like, I feel like I already won. I'm like, all right, I can keep this up, you know?
Yeah.
So
my favorite part of that ride is when you're almost to Weimar, there's a little bridge. It's pretty tall for how small it is, but it's steep.
Yeah.
It's like a 1-lane bridge.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I know.
It goes over like a little creek. That's probably my favorite part of that ride. Just because that little kick in the road.
That little kicker up. And then right after that bridge, and then I feel like it curves right, then it goes straight. So right, then left and straight. And then, or it may just go straight. And then at that point, after that bridge, that's before the sprint, right? At Weimar?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
so you follow that, then there's some train tracks, I think, and that's where you turn left.
Oh, okay, the tracks.
And then the sprint lines up after that. But you want to get to those tracks first.
Yes.
If there's not a train coming.
Yeah, those tracks, and then make a left, and then
and then that road will take you to Weimar.
Yeah, so at that section, I feel like everyone is looking at each other like, all right, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? And
it picks up there, yeah. Like everybody who wants to be in the sprint is going towards the front, and they're hammering.
Yeah.
But that's also a spot where, like, you know, like I'm not gonna be in that sprint. I can just sit up and go to Weimar.
Or just like,
but then like you trick yourself into that because it's still probably 2 miles down the road.
It doesn't.
I could sit up.
It doesn't seem that far away.
It doesn't seem that far. But because you're going 30 the whole way down that road.
Yeah.
But if you sit up and like let the group go, you're like, man, this is a lot longer now.
Yeah. I mean, there'd be some flyers that go out there, like 3 or 4 guys just hammering it, trying to bring some people, trying to start something. Yeah. Shoot. Well, when I used to ride, it was the Cook 4 team before they. Are they still around? They're now something else, right? Cook 4 team.
I don't know that. No, I don't think that's even most of those guys are around. So who was it? Tack, Jackson.
Yeah.
Kedge. I haven't seen Kedge cook in a long time. Tack's racing now. He's racing for Blue Agave.
Okay, yeah.
He's the only one that I really keep in touch with on a somewhat regular basis.
That's cool, man. Yeah. Does he still live in town? I saw him a couple times off Dunleavy area.
Yeah, he lives somewhere downtown or midtown.
Yeah, because he was asking me
the Heights.
Yeah, I want to say the Heights because he was asking me some questions about like apartments or homes or whatever. So because I've been here now almost 8 years in the Heights, so
yeah,
it's awesome. But so we're talking about the sprint, and we made the left. The flyers are going. I mean, like 3 or 4 guys go up the road. What do you do? What do you chase after those 3 or 4 guys, or do you stay in the group? Because I feel like that's the that's the turning point. It's like, all right, well, if those guys stay up there, will they win the sprint? The guys are breaking away, or do you think they'll get caught? And it depends on who it is.
A chase group will usually form, and I'll find myself in that group.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll lose that sprint.
I feel like I always win the sprint in my head. I'm like, all right, this is going to happen, and I'm going to do this, and then that, and then I'm going to be on this guy's wheel, and then, like, I lose the wheel. And it's like, I come in, like, 17th place or something. So, yeah, and, man, and then finally the road, the sprint zone, man. I mean, that's just that long road, and the guys, you know. So are there riders now? Well, before all this happened, like, do they like ride like they're racing, where they lead out their guys, they do blocking, I don't know.
Not like it was 5-6 years ago. Because like you were saying, the Cook Ford team, that time Cook Ford and Bike Barn would kind of set up their pace lines and work for each other in a sprint, but no, not now. Now it's kind of just everybody's just trying to win the sprint.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I think I was on a ride because I live up here. It's hard for me to get down there, but I never knew it was like that. And so, and I was like at the sprint, and then there's like 3 or 4 guys in front of me just blocking. And I'm like, really? Yeah. I'm like, what happened? I never knew it was like that. And then someone was like, yeah, they're starting to race like they're racing tactics.
Yeah. And I think it was more like an unspoken thing. Like nobody ever bragged about like, oh, this team won today or anything like that. I think it was more just like a unspoken rule kind of to make this a race.
They're like practicing for the real thing, I guess. Yeah. Like setting up their guys, and okay, we're gonna lead out, and then you're gonna be the guy to sprint, and we're just gonna change it up every week, see how everyone does. So, man. And
I remember they would go out and practice, like they would do the paperclip and like practice their lead outs.
Yeah.
So it took time to practice it. I guess they might as well use it.
So
on a Saturday group ride.
Damn, dude. And so the sprint would be like, all right, well, we're done at Weimart, and hang out for 5 or 10 minutes, get a drink on, and then after that,
what was your Weimart snack? Your go-to Weimart snack?
I'd eat a Lar bar, because I put like 3 Lar bars. Like I would be like hungry after the 528, so I'd snack on that. Yeah. And then I get sometimes I get a Cliff Bar from Weimart.
Yeah.
And then like I drink some dirty ass water from that back section.
Yeah.
That kitchen section. I feel like if we all survived that water, that
like immune to anything.
Yeah, I think we're immune to everything, because it smelled so bad. But I was like, it's water, whatever. It was like that kitchen pot, non-potable water, so, but yeah, what was yours?
Gummy bears have always been a favorite, but it's hard to eat like a whole bag of gummy bears. So I'd either get like half the bags to get in my jersey, or a Rice Krispie treats are always good.
Oh, damn.
Something sweet.
Sugary. Yeah.
Yeah. A can of Coke is always good.
Oh, dude, that's right. I forgot about that.
It hits different when you're just depleted of everything.
Yeah, the Coke, man. I would get Dr. Peppers.
Yeah, dude. Same principle. It like raises, like Dr. Pepper's really good. In general basis, but then like at that point, it's like 10 times better.
Yeah. So at the viewer at home that don't know about soft drinks and bike racing or bike riding, I mean, like, so this is after what you would say about an hour and a quarter into like a hard ass ride. It's hot, sunny. I mean, and we're like running on sugar and carbs, right? we're bleeding out of our eyeballs, and all like my body is craving sugar. Like it's just yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, so it just tastes so good. But yeah, I'd get the Coke or Big Red's also a good choice. Big Red. So,
Yeah, it's full of sugar.
yeah, anything full of sugar, gummy bears, Big Red. So then we're getting out of Weemart. I wonder if it's still called Weemart. You think it's still called Weemart? I hope so.
It's still Walmart. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Dude,
that'll be strange if they ever changed the name. I don't think it would stick if they tried to change it.
yeah, to like something else. I feel like we all have to
It would
like
still be calling it Walmart.
get like photos of all of us and like hang it up in the cashier register area, like all of us, like
Yeah.
or like the Space City Cycling, club riders, is because that's like
Yeah.
that's a jewel. If that gas station goes away, there'll still be a ride, but I mean, there's I don't know what the riders would do, because there's not real any grocery store or convenience store right there. So
Yeah. No, there's not. You'd have to wait until you get back on the 6 or something.
oh man, yeah. So then getting back on after the Weemart stop. And I never understood, like, there's a short section and a long section. In the longer section, I don't know if it's long or not. Some guys would want to go into the neighborhood. Like we'd ride along the train tracks. And then so the normal route would be like you ride all the way down to where the dead ends. You go left to right. And usually you go right and then go straight, then left again. But then we would sometimes go in this neighborhood before that dead end.
Mm-hmm. Where it's just like zigzagging turns the whole way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's kind of the normal way now.
Okay. Is that like to get more miles, I guess?
I don't know if that's the reason or just the road conditions, or I don't know. I just showed up one day and this is what they're doing, and that's how it's always been now.
You don't ask any questions, because if you do, you get yelled at. What the hell?
Yeah.
What do you do to ask questions? Just ride your bike. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. So, yeah. So, man,
unless you're at the front and you're going to make that move, then
yeah,
you just follow everybody else, I guess.
I feel like you have to be like a bike racer influencer to make that call. Like
to make that call. Yeah.
You got to be a Wally or a Glenn or who else?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you got to be like the legend veteran, like guys has been around for a while. Who else is there? I mean, Jason. Yeah. Man, those guys. Yeah, those guys are super strong.
Chase.
Yeah, Jeremy, Chase.
Yeah.
Like, this is what we're doing, guys. And like, yes, sir. Doing it. So.
Yeah.
So after that after that section, I guess going through neighborhood, you go across the train tracks, or I guess that's Highway 6, right?
Yeah, you cross Highway 6, or you're on Highway 6 for a minute. You used to ride Highway 6 all the way down.
Yes, I remember that.
To Cemetery Road, I think.
Yeah, Cemetery. Yeah, I remember that.
I don't know. It used to be longer on Highway 6 than it is now. Now it's just shorter. You just cross Highway 6 now.
Right.
I guess so. I guess while you're back doing all the zigzags in Santa Fe neighborhood, you just end up on Cemetery Road, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
And then, so now you just cross the street and you're at a gas station.
Yeah. And so I feel like it winds up again after the gas station, after the zigzags. There's like a road. It's super long, and I feel like that's where everyone starts to sprint again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I forget that road.
There's a sprint right before you get to. I don't know the name of it. It might still be Cemetery. There's also a Scott Road back there. Yeah. There is another sprint I found out right before 517.
There is a sprint.
That's why it ramps up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's even a Strava segment on there.
Oh, shit. Dude. Oh
I
man.
think I actually won that one day. Is how I know that.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Nice. You got to hang it up on your wall.
Either I won it or like I was on Glenn's wheel the entire time and he won it. I don't remember how it played out, but I remember like it was just me and him at the
If
front, and
God, if you were to stay with Glenn, man, that's a win.
that was probably like the highlight of my year last year on the bike.
That's awesome, dude. That's great. Man, so I guess we're coming out of that road. That's sprint section. And then if I remember correctly, I think it kind of dies down after that, right? Because that's where we hit kind
It's
of
pretty
like,
chill the rest of the
yeah,
way.
yeah. And then we
Yeah,
just hit like we go north and then it's just kind of whatever. Everyone breaks off into their own thing.
yeah. Everybody
So
just turn off to go home, or yeah, it's chill the rest of the way.
yeah. Man, dude. So that's the Weimart ride, folks. Everyone at home,
Yeah. When was the last time you did it?
shit, man. It has to be a year. I want to say it's been a
Yeah,
year. Because I was stuck in fall mountain bike fall racing
yeah.
last year, and then I showed up to a Saturday ride, and we went.
I remember you were on your mountain bike one day.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Was
Yeah.
that a Weimart ride? That could have
No,
been a Veet ride
it
too.
was a beat ride. Yes, I showed up on my mountain bike, and I only wanted to do like 60 miles, and I show up,
And that's a fast ride. Those Veet rides,
dude.
those are
Yeah,
like a level up from the Weimart ride.
yeah. So I show up, and I only downloaded the 60-mile route. I was like, all right, I could do 60 miles on this thing, whatever. And then I show up, and all my buddies are like, you're not going to do 75? I'm like, dude, I'm on a mountain bike, bro. I'm like, they're like, all right,
Yeah,
whatever, if you're, going to wear a dress, whatever, Sally. They're like egging me
yeah,
on.
yeah,
And it was like all my friends, yeah,
yeah.
friends, right? And then like I'm in the parking lot. I'm just like, should I
Yeah.
do? I'm like, I had a coming to Jesus like moment. I was like, should I do 70, 75? And so finally I was like, screw it. So I rode with the 75 guys. Dude, I'm telling you, crosswind, headwind, that was me the whole day. Dude, I was with
Yeah.
like Frank Shalacy, Frank. And then
Yeah.
like, oh dude,
Yeah.
all those,
Frank and Scott.
yeah, Frank and Scott were there, and Jamie or James, and I, dude,
Yeah.
that was probably the best worst ride. Like I almost got dropped twice. I stood with the group, but like I was like getting dropped for like 10 seconds. And then one guy got dropped and he was getting back up with the group and I was able to hang on his tail. So he like pulled me back. I'm just like, dude, I don't know how I did it. And I had like aluminum heavy ass wheels on. Like I didn't have my carbon wheels. Dude, that was probably like the hardest mountain bike road ride I've ever done in a while.
Oh, that
Yeah,
ride, it was hard on a road bike. So
dude.
yeah, I can imagine.
So that was a crazy. Luckily, it was like overcast, but yeah, that was insane. And then I showed probably the last on my video, my first YouTube video that I loaded. We went north towards San Jack, the San Jacinto Monument, and
Yeah.
we went through like Seabrook and Kima and all that stuff and Toddville, and
Hmm.
that was a super crazy
Yeah.
ride. Yeah, it was hard. It was still hard. I mean, because it was
I
still,
like I like that ride.
yeah, yeah.
I like going that route.
Because there's least lights, and you're not really hitting any lights and really big intersections. Um, there's nowhere to hide. It's all windy too. So
Yeah. Yeah. I think I
But
just like it because it's a change of scenery. When I ride by myself, I usually go to Weimart. So going
yeah,
that way is a change.
that's cool, man. So now we have to talk about the paper clip. The clip.
Yeah.
This is where you earn your stripes, folks.
RIP.
This is where you earn your
No joke.
stripes.
This will get you in shape for racing.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I want to
It's
say,
short, but it's you can get yourself race ready in a few months.
yeah. If you just ride this right, was it because it's Tuesdays and Thursdays, right?
It was. There's no more paperclip because
What?
they're all the
Wait.
construction they're doing down there. Yeah.
Oh, that's why you said
Yep.
RIP. I was
They
like,
shut
wait,
it down probably about a year ago. Yeah.
no. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Are they?
There is a Deer Park ride though that took its place, and I haven't made out to that.
Okay. Okay. Wow. So we have
But
to
no,
cut.
the paperclip though is legendary. I'd say
Yeah, man. I mean,
just unforgivably fast.
for those fortunate to be able to suffer on the clip, man. So I met this girl. I was working out the Y, and I was like, "Yeah, I kind of get into cycling, blah blah blah." And she rides with like all the bike barn guys and stuff. She's like, "Oh, you think you're fast?" I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of fast. I'm like, "Do the clip." I'm like, "What the hell's the clip?" She's like, "The paper clip." I'm like, "All right, where does it meet?" And it meets at that furniture spot.
Mm-hmm.
And I get there, and there's like, I didn't know these people were. They're all like bike barn Cat 1-2 racers, and I was like, oh, this is a regular ride. No, like the first, like again, I'm seeing a common theme here of these like Clear Lake rides, of these down south rides. Like the first 5 minutes you're chill, and then it like full gas, headwind, all the way, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So we gotta explain that. It is just a long down and back ride. No turns, just one U-turn and just down and back. So, and it's short. It's only, I think 22 miles total.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's 11 miles down, 11 back. But it's just like, if you don't really see less than 30 miles an hour on your Garmin or whatever.
This makes my stomach turn.
Headwind, the headwind, you'll still be doing 27, and then coming back like 35 the whole way.
At least 35. 35 is like,
which I love. Like,
dude, you'd be flying.
Because even when you're hurting, your legs are just done by the time you get to the U-turn, but you can still do like 35 the way back because you've got the tailwind, and that's the funnest times on a bike, I think, coming
man,
north on the paperclip.
Dude, I'm gonna miss that time. Gosh, I can't believe I didn't know like construction ruined it.
Yeah, I still do that route like on Mondays and Fridays. I can still do that route where I just go down Highway 3 and cut over like in Lamarck. So I'm already down there, so I just do the loop and get back on Highway 3. And that's still, from the turnaround all over to the first stoplight. 30 miles an hour, 33 miles an hour.
Damn, dude.
So it's fun. Still sprinting at the end.
Heck yeah. So we got to talk about like before the turnaround. Like, how would you describe that turnaround before? Like, what position do you want to be in going in that turn?
Not at the front, not at the front, not at the back.
Yeah.
You don't want to be at the front. I mean, you want to be towards the front. You don't want to be first wheel, though. You don't want to be pulling everybody through the turn.
Yeah.
All right, so if you're on the front, you're going to pull everybody through the turn. They're going to take off out of the turn and just leave you in the back. You don't want to be in the back because everybody's going to accelerate right there, and they're going to take off and leave you while you're trying to move up or go through the turn. They're already sprinting.
Right.
So you need like third wheel.
Yeah.
Is ideal.
I was going to say.
I try not to do any work. So there's a little like kink in the road I try to stop taking pulls there.
Yeah.
Just hang out mid-pack and then hang on.
Yeah, say your prayers and hang on, man. Because I think you have to. I was gonna say, like, you have to be at least third to fifth wheel to stay with the group. Because if you're at the end, don't even try. Like, you could try, but
you have to move up.
Yeah, because those guys towards the end are just gonna get spit out, and if you're behind them, you're done.
And this is a ride also where guys show up on their time trial bikes.
Oh my god!
So that there is like intimidating, and they're going like 28, 27 into the wind. You're like, this is not gonna be fun on the way back.
Does
like 40 miles an hour?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask who holds the KOM. Does Slade still?
I think Bean. Oh, Slade or Bean, I think.
Shit.
So for a while there was like bragging rights being thrown around. I think Bean even made like a chain, with a giant paperclip on it. It's like a.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was like a gold chain. I did see that Facebook post.
Yeah, and I think he was the last one to win it before it got shut down. So.
Oh man.
I'm guessing he has the KOM, but there's multiple KOMs along that route at different sections. I think there's like a whole paperclip route, and then there's like the sprint zone is one. So I couldn't tell you who has them.
God, I think I saw Slade. He went like 41 or 42 miles an hour in that thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's insane.
Did you see when they brought a tandem last year?
No, what happened?
Slade brought a tandem. I think it started because somebody he knew, like was a handicapped person. I think they might have been blind or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Was into cycling, but obviously can't do it themselves. So Slade was like, "Well, come out. I've got a tandem, and we'll go do the paperclip." They were so fast on that thing, like it was like nothing for Slade. And I think maybe even like somebody else had been on a tandem at one point.
Yeah,
like two strong guys were on a tandem. But I don't really remember.
Oh, dude, those are the days, man. So I remember probably.
That was just a really short, really.
Yeah. I would say, man, it was a win for me if I'd stood up just in a regular group. Like in the group where just not even, I'm not even worried about who wins. Like if I stay in the front group, that's a win. Score.
Yeah.
Done.
Everybody gets the same time.
Yeah. Everyone gets a ribbon.
Yeah. As long as I'm like not dropped by myself, I feel pretty good about it.
Yeah.
You know, if there's other people in the group, and it depends on who's the group. Like if it's like somebody I know is pretty strong and I'm like in the same group, I'm like, all right, this is a good spot to be. But if it's like, oh, this guy's here, and then I get dropped, I'm in a group with him, I'm like, oh, this next week needs to be better.
Yeah, right. Man, dude. Oh, yeah. So, well, I definitely will try to come back down south to do some more road rides. And once this whole damn pandemic rolls over us, we can get back to normal lives. So,
Yep.
But
can't wait for that.
Yeah, man. So let's see what else.
I think I'm gonna go do some mountain bike rides tomorrow.
Oh yeah, where?
Sugarland. I've never been out there.
Okay, yeah.
Have you been out there?
I want to say no. I've been to the Cypress Wood. I want to say Cypress Wood Creek.
Yeah, I've been there.
I got lost.
I rode out there. I went to a canyon demo, and Jeremiah Bishop was there. And
oh wow!
I helped them like soften pedals on bikes and stuff. And after, he's like, "Hey, we want to go for a ride?" I was like, "Yeah." I just happen to have all my gear in my truck. Let's go for a ride.
Hell yeah!
So we rode the Canyon Grail, the gravel bikes on all the mountain bike trails. That was a lot of fun. Probably like top 5 bike experiences in my life.
Nice.
Riding the gravel bikes on the mountain bike trails with like a national champion mountain bike racer.
Yeah. So you're riding gravel
cool.
bikes on the trails? How was that?
Yeah. I thought it'd be sketchy because he was like, him and the other guy were flying. I was like, oh, this is not going to be good. I'm going to like wash out for sure. But no, that bike was stable. The trails were perfect. It was great. It was awesome.
Nice. What were the tires? What tires did you have on?
They had to be at least like 38. They're pretty
38.
wide.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. When was this? Was this last year or two?
Yeah. This had to be last May, June.
Nice.
It was fun.
What kind of mountain bike do you have now?
I'm on the market for a mountain bike. So Adam from Bike Barn actually has a Epic hardtail he's going to be riding.
Oh, nice.
And I think he also has a Epic Evo, maybe.
Okay.
So we'll see. I'll ride one of those.
Yeah. Do you have a GoPro? You should go.
No, I was thinking that earlier. I've had like 4 GoPros. Cannot find any of them.
You
I
lost
haven't seen them in like 3 years though.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Well, from when I raced motorcycles, I had a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And just lost them over time, I guess. They were like the Hero 2 and 3s though. So
yeah.
Not as nice as the ones I have now. I was actually at Target earlier and I was like, should I buy one just to go ride mountain bikes tomorrow?
Dude, get the 8, man. I checked
the 7. I think it was the 7. It was like $200. I was like, oh yeah, it's hard to beat that.
Yeah, the 7s are good. I have the Hero 7, the black one, and I've been liking it. But of course, when something new comes up, we like to upgrade. But no, that's how I shoot all my videos, like all my training and mountain bike videos and stuff. And I've been uploading them to my channel. And so, it's super easy and it's kind of seamless. But yeah, I've been uploading a lot of videos. So I think I may go to Warda tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah. Spend the day out there, take Tito, my dog.
Yeah.
And
I remember Tito.
Yeah, Tito, man. He likes to run the trails. Right now he's crashed out on the couch, being a lazy bum.
Yeah.
So do you have any dogs?
I do. I've got a black lab mix that I rescued. His name is Rossi.
Rossi. That's a cool name.
He just had a birthday. Just turned 7. Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's cool. What'd you get him? Some kibble? Some bones?
What do we make? We looked up like a recipe for like dog treats. What was it? It was like a cupcake for dogs.
Uh-huh.
It's made with like peanut butter and what else is in it?
Damn.
Yeah,
peanut butter.
it was kind of cool. It looked like a little cupcake.
Yeah.
My daughter even tried it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
She didn't care for it.
No.
Wasn't sweet enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Tito's birthday. He turned 3 on Thursday.
Yeah.
And
what'd y'all do?
I made him a video. I shot a birthday video and got him he loves trachea. I don't know if you've seen those. They're like hard, but then once you start chewing them, they become soft. He loves those things.
It's softened, yeah.
Yeah. And then I got him a bone with marrow in it. He went to town on that.
Oh yeah. They love those.
Yeah. And then I made a online Facebook donation page for Rescue Pet Movement that raised over $500. I was trying to raise $1,000, but
there you go.
Yeah. So a lot of
That's
donations in. Yeah, it's great. They're really good rescue organization. So they'll do rescue events at bars and stuff, and you'll pay $20. And then the last one we went to was a Halloween one. And so I dressed Tito as Batman, and it was at this cool whiskey bar. It's called Eighth Row Flint in the Heights. And pretty much just got shit canned and had Tito because it was Batman dog, and saw the other dogs, and yeah, they're a good rescue event or rescue organization. And then I was like, oh, that's cool, So I decided to kind of pick the donation base with them. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so it was a good time.
Right on.
So, but that's cool. Well, shoot, I want to go back. I want to go road ride soon. It's been a while.
Come on
It's been a
down.
little while. Yeah.
I think I might. I don't know if I'll go do a group ride, but I'll get some rides in this week. Next
Yeah.
weekend I'm off.
Yeah. Hopefully things will start wrapping up in like June, July. I don't know.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We always got mountain bike season because I know road will end September, October-ish, September, and then cross. So yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Do you have a cross bike?
I don't. I need to get a cross. Dude, I'm getting gravel fever, like gravel racing fever.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at like, should I get a gravel or a cross? Because if you get a cross, I mean, I don't know how wide I can fit my tires if I do gravel, but if I get a cross bike, I can, race it cross or whatever, I don't know. So, but yeah, do you got a gravel or cross bike?
No, I've got all the parts to build one minus a frame. So,
dude, you're almost there. That's like the cheapest,
yeah,
cheapest part.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It's on my list. I keep looking, but I just hadn't seen anything that I had to buy. So,
yeah. But dang, man. Well, you have to come up in town.
We'll see it.
Yeah, we have to come in town once you get your mountain bike and go hit the trails or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Or all that good stuff. So,
yeah.
But all right, man. Well, thanks for hanging out, dude. Appreciate you.
Of course, I enjoyed it.
Logging in and hanging out and talking about our favorite thing, the Weemart ride, the paperclip, bike racing, all that good stuff. So, is there anything else you want to say to the people? I'm
good, man. Should do it again sometime.
Yeah, we'll do it again, and we'll let me know how the Sugarland trails pan out, and all that good stuff. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, this is Mando from Houston H-Town Haps and Get Mad at It TV YouTube channel. Y'all check it out, and here with Jordan, and just hanging out, talking about bike racing down south, and promoting local bike rides and racing. And you guys take care out there. Stay clean and healthy. Eat your ginger. Eat your green onion. All that good stuff. So, all right, guys, we're out.
All right.